Hi, right, like many a lucky dad, I got for Christmas one of these, Lego Technic Land Rover. And a month or so later, now I've got a little bit of spare time, I'm going to try and build it this evening, especially after a large glass of that. Obviously water, really it's not. Very large G&T, I think. I know. So, I'm going to give a go building this. Hopefully it'll be a bit more robust than the vehicle it's based on, shall we say. Anyway, only my opinion. End. Okay, now we've got most of it done. This, well, it's really clever actually how it all works. You've got proper differentials in there, proper suspension with sliding joints and everything, and and gearbox. But we've come up against the problem in that we're missing one of them. So Rain's going to stop play for a while. I've emailed Lego and told them there's a bit missing. And we'll have to wait for a new one to arrive. But meanwhile, we'll see if we can sort of circuit round it and do a couple of other things missing out a bit in the instruction book, shall we say. So we shall see. But it's yeah, I've really enjoyed it actually. This has been extremely complicated. It's probably a good job the video's on time lapse, because and there's been no one around. Otherwise, some people would have learned some fairly new words, I think, because it is quite it's a new swear word, certainly. It is really complicated, but amazing bit of engineering. And to be honest, if you're sort of, I mean, I've built real gearboxes in the past, and in some ways this is just as difficult. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. Anyway, we'll carry on a bit with the stop motion, with the time lapse thing, see if we can find another way around these bits that are missing, and sort of perhaps do some other sub assemblies. But yeah, so for the sake of that, the project has stopped for a second. Right, so as before, we've kind of we've gone as far as we can go with the transmission, as we're waiting for a little yellow rod to arrive from Lego. So the production line has got to stop for a minute. Worryingly, I don't know if you ever got that sinking feeling when you've taken something apart and then put it back together again, that there's a few sort of extra bits left over. Now we have got here on the table don't know if you can see them if I turn that round. Is that showing them? Yeah. Some extra bits. Now, obviously, that gear is a bit that we need the yellow rod for, and a couple of the spacers, but I don't know about the other bits, I must admit. So whether this will sort of work properly or not have third gear or something when it's done, who knows. We've actually got a Land Rover Series 1 in our workshop at the minute that's been built under a similar principle, it would appear, because we're having to tear it all apart and do it again properly after the rear suspension fell apart where it hadn't been put together properly. Rather a long ongoing project, but hopefully this one won't be like that. I have to say, it's been great fun. This is probably the most complicated piece of it, I would have thought. Nearly 400 components in this, but I've really enjoyed it. It's taken me a long time. I haven't really built Lego for years. I know when my son was much younger, used to buy it for him, and I ended up making it because he just, as he freely admits, just hasn't got the attention span for it. But it's a long time since I've done anything. I've never done a Technic one like this before. I'm more used to building houses and castles and boats and stuff like that out of Lego. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun so far. Hopefully the next bit, which will be the body, will be slightly more straightforward. I've had to stop the dog from running off one of the big rubber tyres because it looks nice and chewy. Managed to get it back before she chewed through it. So I'm going to stop for the moment until we wait for this little extra piece to arrive from Lego, because otherwise it probably will get really complicated. So fingers crossed it'll arrive soon, and then we can carry on with this.